So the last time I went to Home Depot where I got my philodendrons, which are currently doing fantastic, I saw a tray that had 3 little dishes on it, and it was a lovely wash of blue. The colors popped. It was great. Had I had the money, I would have possibly gotten it if it was on sale. Because $20 was wild ridiculous. So instead what I did was I went to the Dollar Tree. They have different sizes. They have the ceramic ones as well, but I've chosen to go with plastic because ceramic breaks. I didn't feel comfortable that it wouldn't break on the way back. So what I'm gonna do, because my sister, my RT sister, has all the paints. So what her idea is for me to do, I'm not gonna do it blue. She has a bunch of colors, so I've decided to try and go for like a bronze wash. At the moment, I'm thinking I might bronze wash the whole thing. Because the idea is maybe I bought some seeds and that maybe I can pop them in here and then drill holes to have this as a hanging tray, actually, as opposed to just a regular table tray. So first step is going to be to give texture, and I guess to help it stick to the thing, I guess a bunch of reasons, is to gesso everything first. So it's going to be a long process, but I'm just going to start with the gessoing, and then I think what I'm thinking so far is I might then drill holes in the side, not the bottom, the side, maybe one on the bottom as well, but the idea being that it'll then go onto the tray, and either I can have like I can just dry it up or it'll evaporate by itself. ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Let's get to it.
It is.
No, right here. Right here.
I know. Anyway.
Right here.
I know.
Mine
come on
big
Thursday.
wait.
You know, when people
Show you what?
learn how to make a thing in school.
So now apparently what I have to do is mix epoxy, or what I should do, my sister suggested is mix epoxy to glue the individual pots in place. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix the remaining paint mixture with the epoxy and do that. Yeah. No, we're not doing the paint. We're just doing the clear epoxy. Apparently with the paint, per my sister, it would take longer to cure. So I'm just going to go a clear thing. Maybe I'll paint over the epoxy once it's set up. I don't know. So we'll see. What her suggestion is that I mix the epoxy. I put the pots where I want them to go. Then I pour the epoxy and I use rocks to weigh them in place. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But this is kind of how I want it to go. What I am going to do is put the rocks in first. I just bought these rocks today. I'm going to put the rocks in first so that they don't move around from wind or whatever too much. So now I didn't draw them. You got to put it in equal parts. My sister who tends to just eyeball it, so I'm just doing the same thing, and now I'm mixing it. I'm just using this because I don't really have any other glue. I was going to use this, I guess, anyway, to like get the shiny finish, but also the glue. So yeah, I guess the other option would be to spray paint that to spray epoxy, I guess. But my sister, being an artiste, has a bunch readily available. So I also have a wet towel available because it's very hard glue. So not sure why this is discolored, but I'm gonna trust my sister's judgment because she does it all the time. So yeah. Truth, I have rocks in all of them, and I have other stuff in some of them. I said to pour, and then to just spread the epoxy. So that's what I'm gonna do, I guess. Let's see. Okay, I don't wanna. Yeah, hold it. Ooh, shiny. Okay, let me finish this up. Pour some. I thought I was maybe doing too much, but apparently maybe not. Ooh, that's a nice. Looks very Instagram. So I didn't have a cup. My sister is out of disposal cups. Apparently, it reminded me that she has been for a while. So I took an old hand sanitizer bottle, cut it in half. That's what I'm using. I think I have to mix more, maybe, because this doesn't look enough. So that's what I'll do. Ooh. Okay. It's looking pretty. It's coming together. I'm excited. Mix, and then we'll pour from the other side again. Okay. I think that's about double. That's essentially, it's a little less than what I put this time, so I'm going to put a little bit more. And then eyeball it the same. But it's just, yeah. Okay. So, I know my sister has the spray thing. Oh no, there's some on the sides. Oh well. I mean, for that, eventually, that was part of the initial plan. I don't know how it ended up being. I kind of am weirdly enough liking it just like floating in the sea. There's not enough over here. I need to like shift this a bit. So I'm gonna do that until it evens out, or it looks mostly even. I mean, it should even itself out, theoretically, because it's on a flat surface. This table should be level, so... Anyway. I think she has a vinyl spray, so maybe I can just do the rest of that and clear this out. I really like this look. It's looking real cute. But I don't know if I need to pour more. I'm gonna call her an ass. Another angle. I'm actually really liking this. I feel like I've done this palette in a lot of other things in my life, so maybe I just like this pink and gold palette. I mean, I know I do. I don't know if I should pour more epoxy so it's like submerged all the way in. I don't know.
Why did you get that on video?
Bro. So now this needs to cure for about a day. Once that cures, it'll be flipped over. Epoxy will be poured on the pots. That will cure again. Then holes will be drilled for drainage and whatnot. So we'll wait for that. Wow.
I just want you to know your fingernails look crusty.
I like how this is coming out. It's looking real interesting. I didn't know the dye was gonna spread like this. So I just mix it, I guess. I feel like I don't want to add too much color, but I like how it is right now. Ooh, come see. It's looking real depth-like. I think I'm gonna put some gold around the base of each, actually. Okay, I want to get rid of those dots, so gotta add something. What to add to brighten up the color schema? I don't want to add more gold. That's too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm missing one, maybe? Am I missing one? Guess not, cause I don't see. Oh, there we go. Mm. Oof. this dried really nice over here, but over here it's like, you can't see, it's like really tacky. Over here it's very flat. Over here it's tacky, so I have to do some more. So that's what we're doing.
Girl, where are you pouring?
Huh?
Where are you with it?
Yeah, not all over the place. Because I was pouring this one. Because I just, you see how it's like leveling out over here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me push them over here because I don't want, this is where it needs to get even from this point. Sorry. And now that's over here, you see, like now it's spreading out. Like,
It's going over the edge on that side.
what's that?
This end.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pour it back and let it even out here, like that. So I just need to pound it and put it. Because now it's not even on this corner. I think I'm probably gonna have to sand it out after the fact. Why is it bubbling like this?
You need a lighter.
A lighter? It looks like foam.
Yeah, you need a lighter.
I'm gonna get some matches.
A lighter or alcohol spray?
Alcohol spray.
Yeah.
I don't have an actuating bottle for alcohol.
Hmm?
So I don't have a spray bottle to put any alcohol in. I'm just gonna get a match. And like, put some green. No, I have green. What is this? This is like an orange? I don't think it's the same red. Oh, now this is still uneven over here? Like,
Don't pull it up on this side.
no. But like, look, it's like, it's up over here too. I just want to like, went out. It shouldn't even itself out. What did that do?
It sucks it up.
And this is not soaking up as much. I feel like I'm losing over here, huh? Oh, this is blue? Is this a blue
It's
pearl?
black.
Oh, this is the black. This is the one that turned out silver. Where is the gold? Because the gold is really pretty. Where's the gold? Oh, it's over here. And more color over on this side. Should I turn it around so you can see the other side? I don't know which side is uneven. I'm just gonna let it sit and do it. What color do you feel like is missing over here? I thought there's some color missing.
Here. My stomach hurts.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
There's chips right there.
Where?
Hold this. Next time I need to fuse the dots. You have a stick I could use to swirl stuff around? What is this? Can I use this? What is it though? Or like what's it used for? wanting to do? Just get near the surface?
Yeah. They're closer.
There's some over here. Some of these bubbles over here. Looks like that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'll let this sit for some more time.
Yeah.
Oh, I could get some plants to put in these by the time I finish it. Tacky, so
Oh. It's an addiction that I feel like doesn't hurt anyone. Because anything that you buy, you don't consume, hurts your life. I mean, the picture books for help, it's more so for inspiration and
was sprayed on top of the still not finished epoxy. Yes. So it's tacky. Something had to be sprayed on it. I think probably a vinyl, but it's, I don't know why, but just that portion is still not yet dry. Like the rest of it is dry. But I just wanted to show you how it glistens in the sun. I don't know if you can. Oh, there we go. Oof, she's so pretty. Oof, nice. And that's all like not glued in, it's just there. Oof, and here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, little darling. Oof. Just, I don't know why it decided to overflow over here, and like why it's still not dry. Like every pour, there's been a portion of it that just doesn't dry, and I don't know why. But whatever. We'll figure something out. Idea what's happening, why it's happening, because portions over here dry, but for whatever reason this portion over here is sticky and will not dry. Even with lacquer it won't dry. So what I'm going to try and do now is take some acetone, clear up the edge, then whatever is left I'm going to cover in glitter and call it a day. And then I guess re-lacquer it to seal it and then call it a day. Yeah. Okay, I've wiped some off. It seems to be coming off, so let's just slow and easy swipes. Whoosh. I don't want to get too much on the paint. I'm just trying to get at the epoxy some. Actually, let me get some Q-tips. That'll work better. But let me do this first, I guess. Bruh, I hate you right now. You are going so fantastically. And I don't know what about this corner. You said nope. Like, the dye was mixing great everywhere else, but right here you said nope. I mean, it looks nice enough too. Just kind of looks like those blood clots in like raw meat, but it's cool. It's whatever. I've wiped some acetone off, and the little globs underneath are coming off. So the acetone seems to be a fun, neat trick. At this point, I just want this at the level where I'm happy with it. Like, even this little spill section is growing on me, and I don't know if that's just because I'm too lazy to do anything else. But it's you know, if it was dry, I'd probably be fine. But it's not. It's still tacky, so I'm gonna have to cover it up with something or the other. But the acetone seems to be working. Acetone seems to be working for the peeling. I gotta go back in with the acetone wipe ever gently, and you can see that there's some color coming off. So, and it wouldn't be the plastic, the red of the plastic. So, yeah, or maybe it would. Anyway, so acetone, some Q-tips. Let's get to work. To say that as great of an idea as the Q-tips were, I feel like I get a lot more done with the paper towel, even though what's going on here, a lot more done with the paper towel, even though I feel like it's a bit riskier, because I risk a lot, like just accidentally touching an area I'm not working on at the time. But you can see here, oh, I don't know if you can actually see that, but it's gone on a lot. The sides is not so thick and bulgy. It's just, it's a slow effort. Like, I don't want to also end up taking up a lot of paint, because I don't. You can see some of the red is peeking through already. So you know, I don't mind the edges. I can go back with that and paint. And I don't know that I'm willing to risk, and I wish I had thought of this before, but I could probably go around the edges very lightly. Around the edges very lightly, very shallowly. And now my fingers have like acetone in them, so it's coming off. And it's pretty too, but like, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, the point is, the acetone, it helps take stuff off. And I don't know why it's just this area. Also, I feel like other parts seem to be reverting to tack. And I don't know if there's anywhere I can get this down to a point where I can sand it down to like an even, because that would be assuming that everything underneath it is hard. So anyway, I'm just gonna get to just evening it out, because it really, at this point, it's just this little section here and it's thin. I'm gonna take that off so that every time I lift it from the bottom, it's not tacky. And I had to clean up the bottom too. But it's working. The acetone is working, so yeah. You know, it's growing on me. I think having evened it out, it's growing on me a lot more even. Because it kind of just looks like, you know, that portion of lava where it's all like thick and layered. That's kind of what this corner looks like to me. So even like, if I could just even it out, I think I'd be fine. I think I could just sell it to myself as like, ooh, something like, you know, unique and sculptural or something. So I'm getting there, but for whatever reason, this stupid little portion is like refusing to die. It looks like a lava booger. So I might have to go in there with what do you call it? A box cutter, just to cut that portion off. But I also am, you know, really antsy to get plants to just put in here, because that looks pretty. Because that was the whole thing. It was, you know, to mimic the planter I saw, even though it's nowhere near the color of the planter I saw. And it has an extra pot. But if I could just get some small, what the heck is that now? Oh, now I gotta take that down. I could just get some small plants. Like, I think ideally this would probably be ideal for succulents, but I don't live I don't have sufficient sun exposure for succulents. Unless I'm getting a bunch of Haworthias, which I don't care for, to get a bunch more Haworthias. Just like some small 4-inch plants. I can't get to a Lowe's because it's too far away and I don't drive. And it's too far away by bus. In the middle of the highway, and the highways over here don't have sidewalks, so it's whatever. I can't justify in my mind ordering right now a plant. At most I could try and walk to, what the heck is that? I can try and walk to, oh, it's my epoxy. Oh no. No. Damn. Maybe I should just put some on this corner and make it like a waterfall, like rock edge. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I don't think I would mind that too much. Anyway, but I want plants as a shorthand, so yes. Just ignore. You know, imagine it's flat, but just it's already so pretty. I need more plants. tired. I'm done. I'm ready for this to be over. It shouldn't have been this long, but it has been. And I think this is probably the last of it I'm done with. 1, there's no more epoxy, right? 2, we'll figure something out to work around it. But I think, fingers crossed, that this should work. So, let's see. I think it's essentially been like... Will this balance for now? Like, I think I did this on the 2nd. Now it's the 9th or the 8th. So, oh my god. Oh! And it broke. Did it break? It didn't break somehow! How fun. Ignore the dirt. I have to clean. I left it in the box. I haven't touched it. I put things over it to keep it closed. There's probably some space though. Let's see how this worked out. I don't know. I don't see the whole thing. Yet, this is the portion. Ha 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 ha! Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it's finally, after months and months and months, it's finally dried. We have texture here. It's not completely flat, but I don't care. This kind of looks like jewels, and I'm totally cool with that. There's some epoxy along the rim. It's not super even though some did, as you might tell, spill over the edge. But it's a very jewel vibe. Oh my gosh. But, can't take it off now. Oh my god. I have to cut this off. Ooh, so pretty. It's finally over. It's finally dry. Come feel. It's finally done. I think I might though. I think I have to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this off because I think the epoxy might have glued it to the cardboard. Let's see about that. No, the portion where the glitter is where it was all tacky. Now it's just textured, but not tacky. Damn the rocks. Hold on, let me take the rocks off. Damn it. Back to this. So I took out the rocks. I want to break it. Hold on, what? Oh, damn. No. Okay.
You gotta peel that off on the bottom.
You know what?
And there's parts on the bottom that are still sticky.
Oh no. Okay. But that's...
Here.
Hold on.
Here's the box.
That's your box, actually.
It's your box.
That's your name, but obviously I'm going to take care of it and throw it out. I'm so happy. It's only been like 4 months. So, of course I haven't been super like on it every day for 4 months, but finally the epoxy is dried. So I think initially this is going to be for plants. I'm thinking now that I'm in the holiday decor spirit, I'm going to find some type of thing to put in the middle. Maybe get some more rocks. Oh, it's a cat. It's not me. Brushing up against my leg. Maybe get some more rocks and put candles. But candles by plastic, that seems much. Unless they're in their individual glass containers, but still. I don't know. I'm finally happy with it. And I guess I'll let it dry some more. Or whatever. But I'm going to call this done. Until I figure out a way to style this. Totally fine with this not being super even on the edge. I'm totally fine. One day if I cared enough, maybe I could sand it, but I don't think I care enough. It really was just about this drying. Jinbei. Jinbei, what do you say?
He doesn't care.
Nami, what do you think? Isn't it pretty?
She cares. A little bit.
A little bit. What do you think, Tessie? What's your thoughts?
I mean, it's done.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Anyway. Well, to each their own. This is obviously my aesthetic. Right, that's what I just said, though.
Yes, I'm just putting emphasis on
Wow.
your...
Nami, you think it's pretty, right?
Nami's colorblind.
Are cats colorblind or is Nami colorblind?
Cats are colorblind.
Oh, okay. Alright. But she can still see color. Right?
She's red-green colorblind.
Okay. So, but it still looks like something to her. And just because she's red green color doesn't necessarily mean it's not pretty to her. So.
They can see blue and green.
I thought the whole thing with colorblindness is that you just can't, you mix those two colors.
It depends on the color.
So she can't see the color, or she just...
This says red and pink is confusing to cats, but blue and green they can see.
Okay.
Girl, I don't know.
Putting the rocks I took back, they're in my pocket, back into the pots. It is a bit, there are some spots underneath, mostly on this corner, no big surprise there. But generally it's all dry. I'm quite happy. Where it's a bit tacky, so I'm just still gonna leave it out. Very happy. Finally done with this. I'm over it. I'm over you. What would I do next time? Maybe try and get that specific last brand. And make sure to mix and then pour twice. I don't know if it's a general epoxy thing or that was that brand specific. But I'm happy. And I will somehow soon figure out a way to style this for the holidays. Whether that's putting candles in jars in each of them. Once it dries some more, I guess I will take off the cardboard on the bottom. Possibly. Maybe not. It's a nice, I guess, buffer. Or maybe I'll just cut around it. Actually, a bunch of epoxy on the cardboard, so how it curves because of the cardboard.
Nami, don't throw up on my desk!
I think I probably prefer next time I craft to not do it with epoxy. Just try and get away from plastic, generally speaking. But also, the tray is plastic and the things are plastic, so like, I know what I would do next time. But I would try and get the terracotta that breaks. But did she throw up, does she?
No, she was just coughing like she was going to.
Then she came and she rubbed up on my leg,
She
like,
hasn't thrown up yet.
okay. Yes? Anyway. Oh no, why are there bubbles? I mean, it's dry. Yikes. You see where the paint is peeling? Nami, what are you doing?
They got that hairball.
Ew. That's full paint. I don't mind. That is disgusting. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Look. It's a shame because there's a clean pillowcase on the floor for some reason.
So move it.
But I'm sure she already coughed on it. It's alright, go inside to do that. Ew.
She went inside?
No, she's right. Don't get by the water. Move. Shoo shoo. Mommy, Nami. Move. No, go inside. Or do it in the box.
Mommy, she doesn't understand you.
So you're fine with her doing it by your foot.
Go ahead. No, I don't know what you're doing. Whatever.
Is she also asthmatic now?
I doubt it. She's just throwing up. It's taking her a while to do it.
The epoxy that was there in the middle, I just broke apart using some of the epoxy cardboard. So I guess you can use this as a knife to like clear stuff away. Trying. Dry, 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 tack. Damn you! Damn you. Maybe I should just try and spray. Whatever, I might just let it dry. For now, I'm calling this done. Bubbles. Damn it. Damn it. Tuck. Tuck. So, what I'm gonna do is, even though it's like 98% done, I'm gonna let it sit some more days. But as far as this video is concerned, this is done. I'm just gonna put it in this cat food box, I guess. Oof. Let it sit up there where it was before. Just a little while longer. And if anything, I might put it up to video. But consider this done.